It's time. It's officially here. 2021, new beginnings, new content. And I have to say, today is the day I'm going to be showing you guys my new studio tour for 2021. So without further ado, and I'm excited to show you guys. Let's go check out the studio. So this is my workspace. This is typically where I'm at 95% of my day. I'm in here working from home, or I'm just messing around playing some games, or coming up with creative ideas for you guys so that way I can help you with your daily tech life. So let's go ahead and jump into some of the things that I have in here and show you why it's so important to me. Now, these are acoustic foam panels which I purchased on Amazon, and it was fairly inexpensive. I like to have these here because it does help so much with sound. And what I mean by that is it absorbs sound so there's not an echo within my work area. And I have to say that I purchased about 24 of these, and it cost me roughly $30 each for a set of 12. And I mean, I have them spread out in my office. You know, I've got 3 here, I got 1 over there. And then if you go this way, I got 1 underneath my calendar. And then I got 1 right behind my softbox, if you guys can see it right there. It does help so much with sound absorption. So, I mean, I would highly suggest if you guys are gonna be making content in a workspace like myself, I would highly recommend purchasing this. This is really gonna help you in the long run making video content. So this is my Coastway accent chair that I picked up at Walmart. It was roughly $75. I keep this in my office because there are times when I'll have my wife or my son coming in here, or even visitors that want to chill out. So I'll just come in here, take a seat, and it's very comfortable. The material of it is very, very soft, and it's very lightweight. Again, it was only $75. I have to say, I've sat on this plenty of times so far. I don't know how the hell I got that, but I've sat on this several times. It's very, very comfortable. It's very sturdy, and it actually blends in with my office perfectly. This area here, I mean, typically I would keep all of my main electronics in here, backup mouse, and, you know, I got a recording device if I need to use my lavalier microphones, which are in here. I got backup batteries for my camcorder, I mean, I just got a few other things in here, JBL mini speaker. I mean, this actually does help me get through the day as well whenever I need it in arm's reach. If I ever get hungry or just whatnot, I have all kinds of snacks up in here, and give it as a little mini cabinet just without the door. So this actually does come in handy when I am working from home as well. Of course, I got magazines and whatnot. If I want to sit here on the chair, if I want to read for a bit, this actually helps me pass the time. Hand sanitizer, because COVID-19, obviously, you gotta be safe. And yeah, that's pretty much this. I mean, I love the way it's simple. I love the way that it blends in with my office. Now the equipment. This is a 4K camcorder that I do use to make content for YouTube. This is also a Voxcon, a Voxcon USB microphone that I do use for my content as well if I need to do voiceovers and whatnot. And then of course an extra tripod in case I need it for anything like my phone or whatnot. And then of course the LED ring light. This also is good for illumination when making content for YouTube. So I keep typically everything right here, close proximity to my desk, so it's an arm's reach. Now this is my DLAN computer desk that I also picked up on Amazon. I want to say $100 is what I basically spent on it. I've had it for quite some time. And it does actually give me all the room that I need. Originally, when I bought this desk where this plant is sitting, there is another cup holder like you would place for your water, but I just replaced it with a plant and moved my pins and whatnot next to my watch. But this is 47 inches. So if you guys are interested in thinking that something like this would benefit you, go for it. Now I do like the way this is a minimalist setup because of the fact I'm not a clutter bug. I like to have things spread out so I have an easier access to get to my speakers or my hub. This over here, what you see, is my wireless router. I don't really worry too much about that unless it's not functioning. Of course, my audio interface, I am a podcaster. But yeah, this was a 47-inch desk. This is something that you guys would like to pick up and give it a shot. I suggest go for it. So what you guys are looking at right now is my Furinno Econ TV stand. Now this was easy to assemble, and believe it or not guys, that yes, my PlayStation is old and it's dirty, but that's besides the point. I mean, it does have what I need. I keep my game console remote there. This is typically where all of my things are sitting, and it works for me. It took about 20 minutes, maybe 30 to put together. But believe it or not guys, I mean, it's really sturdy, and it definitely does what I needed to do. So this is a very old bookshelf. This is actually my wife's mother's. She passed away, and I wanted to put it to good use, so I figured bring it into the office. It's very old. It's an antique. I mean, yes, there are a lot of damage to this, but it does benefit, and I do put it to good use. I am probably in the future going to be staining it and repainting it to make it look a little bit better. But I love my decor on this. I like to collect a lot of things, you know. I love Cookie Monster. I got photos of my kids, incense candle, my microphone that, you know, I just like to put on display and use occasionally when I have guests. Here are all of the things I've collected that I've purchased over the years, anywhere from a charging stand, the Galaxy Watch, the S10, the Note 20 Ultra, and then recently the Google Hub, which I will be doing a review video on this device very shortly, so make sure you check out that video. But yeah, as far as that is concerned, I mean, this is what gets me through the day. This actually benefits me. I got a lot of storage space here for my water, my Red Bull, my sodas for my refrigerator, so I usually keep that in here. And then, don't judge me, but I also keep a lot of other things in here too. I even have an LG G7, which I have done a review on this, guys. If you haven't checked that out, go look at it. Business cards, and just my son's phone keeps being grounded, and just a few other things here and there just laying around. But other than that, down here I got more photo albums. I got more of my incense from my office, because I actually have a plug-in right there by the fax machine scanner. And then I keep most of my boxes for my condenser microphones and my audio interface and whatnot. So think of it as a little storage compartment that I have to put crap in. Now, I know you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, this guy is a pig. But the closet is a little messy. I haven't really had the time to make the time to put shit in storage, but I am considering putting this in storage, and then I want to keep my table tray, because if I ever eat in the office, I can watch TV and be able to sit in my chair and have dinner. More areas where I keep my water and my Red Bull and whatnot. Yes, I got an iPhone. It was my wife's toolbox and just a few other things down there, but I mean, like I said, it benefits me. No one ever sees this. They don't ever go in here, so I don't really mind the clutter and the junk laying up in here. I also have a scanner, fax machine, etc. I do use this for work because of the fact that I do work from home and with my filing cabinet with all my files up in there, so that is definitely a big plus on my behalf. I love to have decor in my office. There's just something about decor to make my office basically bring my office to life. And then of course over here is my calendar. I have dates when I will be doing YouTube content for you guys, the days that I actually work, and then a few other things. So, I mean, that is a good tool to help remind me of things that I need to do. But other than that, you gotta say Marilyn Monroe is a big plus on having this in the office. And let's go ahead and move towards the soft boxes. Now this soft box here, Casio, I actually picked this up on Amazon. I picked up 2 of them for roughly $100. It came with everything it needed, including the tripod, the bulb, everything. Right now I only have one in here because technically with my desk being close to the window and with this soft box here, I'm getting all the light that I need for right now. So this is very useful when making content. You want to make sure you get the perfect lighting, and I love the way how it's just sitting right here above my workstation, so it does kind of benefit me when I'm making content for YouTube. Alright guys, so what you're looking at right now is the NJSJ V181 computer speakers with 7 LED colors, which goes for $25 on Amazon. The cool thing I like about these speakers is not only that it can transform into a sound bar, but it has these LED colors that when you play your music, it goes in multiple 7 colors. And they're very lightweight, they're not bulky whatsoever, and they're just the right size for my desk. Now they are very, very loud, and I have to say I was very impressed when I purchased these speakers. I was going to be under the impression that when I bought these speakers, they weren't going to really work all that well. But to be truthfully honest guys, the sound quality is absolutely amazing, and I'll even do a demonstration.
Caught up in the swirl, trying to dig it, trying to burrow. Pressure turning stone into a pearl. Lessons that I learned weren't always thorough. Sugar-coated like a churl. Now I'm really out here on my own. Now my homies acting like I own. Done extending out my arm. Made a lot of money from my palms. Been around and now they say I'm wrong.
Very impressive. I have to say that I love the way that they stand out in colors, as far as black, because my desk is, like a dark oak color. But overall, I'm very, very satisfied with these speakers. Again, they are 7 LED lights that change multiple colors when you have them turned on. Alright, so what you're looking at right now is the Snida wireless illuminated keyboard. It is a 2.4 gigahertz rechargeable backlit, and it's priced for $35. Now, the reason why I like this so much, and it helps me on my everyday task, is usually when you buy a keyboard, you're probably going to be expecting to be bulky. But in this case, this keyboard is not. It is very thin, it is very lightweight, and it does everything I need it to do. I mean, even just check this out. Look how thin this is. I mean, this is definitely a keyboard that suits me. Another reason why I like it, other than it's thin, but because of the fact that it does have a backlit. So if I were to long press this, and if I'm going to be working at nighttime, there's 3 settings that I can adjust that would actually help me determine which button on my keyboard I am pressing. And the other cool thing I like about this is that if I'm not using this keyboard for a long period of time, the lights go out. Once I start typing, the lights light back up. Now, in order to turn this off, all you gotta do is press it one time and it turns off. So it does have its benefits, and I have to say I'm very, very happy. This is one of the best keyboards I've purchased by far. Not only because it's lightweight, but it's not bulky, and it helps me see at nighttime, especially when I'm working from home. Now, this is the Adofi mini fridge that I picked up on Amazon, which cost me 70 bucks. Now, I love having a mini fridge in my office because I don't have to rush out of my office to get something to drink. If I need a wake-up call, I can grab a Red Bull, or if I just need a little bit of caffeine with my lunch or dinner, I can grab a water or a soda. But this is something that really benefits me when I'm working in my office because, again, I don't have to rush into the kitchen to grab something to drink. Now, this is my HUANUO gas spring arm monitor for my monitor that I have sitting here. Now, this is also very important for me to have, and excuse the wires and the mess and someone hooks back here, but the reason for me to have a second monitor is because of the fact that when I am using you know, these monitors, I'm using one to edit my videos onto here, and then I'm using this other monitor for the Audacity program so I can monitor the audio and fix something up if it needs to be done. So it does really come in handy on a lot of other things too. And as far as me being a podcaster, this is typically what I would use as my mainstream, and then I would use this to monitor OBS and everything else as far as my streams. But I have to say that this was very, very affordable, guys. I did pick this off you know, Amazon. It was fairly inexpensive. It only cost me 30 bucks, and all you gotta do is put it together and then put it underneath your desk, and just make sure that, you know, it fits the right size monitor that you're shopping for, because obviously if you shop for the wrong arm and doesn't fit your monitor, you're gonna have a serious problem. But it does move up and it does move down. You can adjust it any way you want to. This is something that typically works in my favor every single day. And the other plus thing I love about it is because it doesn't take up so much room. I have so much more area space that I can cover, and I can put more of my electronics here, especially my Google Hub. So that is something worth thinking about purchasing, guys, if you don't already have one. Now, this is my Lasco tower fan that I also purchased, and this actually does help me when I'm working in the office because of the fact that it does get warm in here. Now, the cool thing about this is it has Bluetooth, so you can actually control the fan with your phone or any kind of Android device that can link up to a Bluetooth and download the app. You can control it by turning it on, rotating it, and I have to say that this definitely helped me by keeping me cool when I'm working in the office. This roughly cost me about $100, so I have to say that it is really well worth the price. I love the way it gives this kind of wood finish here on the fan itself, and it just makes it look so unique. I'm not really picky on what kind of fan I get, but this was the only one that I can find that would match my basically everything in my office. That's it, guys. So there's my studio tour for 2021. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, I will be leaving all of the items that I showed you in the bottom of the description with the link, so you can go check it out if you want to pick some of them up. But if you did like this video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for future upcoming content, and enable that notification bell icon also. But other than that, I need to get back to work, so I gotta go. See you in the next video, guys. Peace.